Hello. Welcome to my channel, my dear friends. My name is Avilash and I'm a trader next door. In this video, I'll be analyzing the chart of gold USD. So if you're watching my videos for the first time, you can subscribe to my channel for regular market analysis. So let's get started. So my dear friends, this is the 1 hour chart of gold in front of us. But before I proceed with the analysis of gold, I would like to give a warm hug to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for such an overwhelming response for helping me out with the fake Instagram profile. Yesterday, the profile has been taken down. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, yesterday I discussed about this scammer who have been scamming people for the last couple of days and weeks in my name. So you guys have reported a profile and thank you so much. Okay, the profile is no longer available. Okay, so anyways, if you want to follow the real me, okay, you can you'll get a link in the description. Okay, so this is the chart of gold. Yesterday, overall the forex market was silent, behaved like a typical Monday market except gold. Gold was volatile. Yes, we can see that gold came to a support of 2017 and bounced immediately. When gold bounced immediately from my support, not my support, okay, from the support of 2017, okay, yes, I was happy, but I was surprised too because overall the market was silent. There was not much volatility on other pairs. But gold was volatile. Gold bounced immediately. Gold made a high of 2037, and right now we can see that gold is standing at 2034. So overall, the market is silent, but yes, gold is volatile. So yes, you need to be a little bit careful. Okay, and this is the chart of DXY US dollar index. And as I mentioned just a few seconds ago, that there was not much volatility. So we can see that DXY is more or less trading within the same range only. And we can expect the same till Thursday because Thursday we have CPI coming up and next CPI will be very important. You can see dollar falls as traders focus on data for Fed policy clues. The dollar dropped against euro and yen on Monday as investors continue to digest last week's mixed US economic data and look ahead to a key inflation reading for fresh clues on when the Federal Reserve is likely to begin cutting interest rates. So right now DXY is standing at 102.13 and 100.60 is the next support on the chart of DXY. In this type of market situation, usually the support levels are very weak, but they do not work. But in this condition, before a big event like CPI, if DXY drops also 100.60, will provide some support to the market. And for a complete trend reversal, DXY needs to cross 104.50. Then only we will get a confirmation that finally DXY is going for some reversal. But before CPI, before Thursday, I don't think so DXY will have the strength to cross 104.50. At first, it needs to cross 103.10. Then only we can say that, okay, DXY is heading towards 104.50. So we can expect that DXY will be staying within this range only. So let's wait and watch. Time will speak. Okay, now let's talk about the chart of gold. So if you look at the chart of gold carefully, then gold was an uptrend overall, then gold showed retracement, and now gold is showing recovery again. But my dear friends, okay, we cannot ignore the overall trend here. So if you consider also this trend here, then you can see that yesterday's recovery is just a part of the game. This is okay, this is just a normal recovery, nothing magical here. If DX or if gold is trading inside the range here, then gold is about to hit the level at the top or the line at the top here. So this recovery on the chart of gold is nothing unusual. Just like DXY on the chart of gold also, I don't think so gold will be showing some massive moves of 400 500 pips before Thursday. So as a result, it is better to stick to the levels only, means level to level trading. At first try to book 30 to 40 pips. Once you see the market has potential of giving higher moves, then you can continue, but try to stick to levels only. Okay, so my dear friends, 2017 was the support for the market yesterday. And if you look at the chart, then you can see technically the next support on the chart of gold is around 1980. Around 1980, it can be 1978, 1979, it can be 1981 as well, because the levels work as zones in the market. Okay, so around 1980 we have the next support technically, but we also have 2000 level before it. 2000 level is also present as a psychological support. And on Saturday video I showed you guys that we have a good number of contracts standing at 2000. Personally I have a buy limit at 2001, so I'm hoping that market will be bouncing from 2000 level. At least it should be hitting 2007 to 2010. So on the chart of gold, if market shows heavy selling pressure also, 2000 level is a support where we can expect a good bounce. And in case it fails, then we have 1980. Okay, so these are the two important support levels on the chart of gold before Thursday. And the resistance levels that we discussed earlier are still very much valid. We discussed about 1980 as the strongest resistance, and yes, 19, sorry, not 1980, 2080. Sorry, let me write it down again. 2080. 2080 was the strongest resistance, and yes, 2070, 207 from 2075 actually, okay, from 2075 to 2080 is still the strongest resistance on the chart of gold. But the problem is that 2075-780 is far away from the current market price. So as a result, we need to focus on the nearby levels of the market. So before 2075 2080 we have 2060 to 2065, the level here, and I think market will face some selling pressure around this area as well. But before 2060-65, we have another important resistance around 2050. Okay, around 2050, 2052, we also have important resistance because 2050 is a round number, as well as we have a good number of contracts at 2050. So if gold goes up also, I think that gold will face some serious selling pressure around this area. And as a day trader, we can look for a sell position. I have a sell limit at 2050. So I'm hoping that at least I'll get around 50 to 60 pips at 2050. So on the chart of gold, we have two support levels which are very strong. Those levels are 2000 and 1980. Similarly, on the chart of gold, we have three resistances, and more or less you can say that they are good enough. 2080 is the strongest resistance, but before 2080 we have 2060-65 and 2050. Okay, and you can see that I have also marked 2044 as well. You can see 2044, 2045 is also present. Okay, but this is not a very strong level. Okay, so if you have the risk appetite, if you have proper risk management skills, then you can look for a quick selling opportunity for 30-40 pips around 2044-45 area if market reverses. But this is not a very strong level like 2050 or 2065. Okay, and on the other hand, if you see that market is going down, and if market breaks this level here 2026, you can also look for a quick sell below this level as well. If you see that market gold is showing sudden selling pressure and gold is going down, you can also look for a quick selling opportunity below 2026 as well. But keep in mind 2044, 2026, these are the levels from the lower time frame, so as a result they are not very strong. Risk management will be very important because they are a little bit risky in comparison to the other opportunities that I mentioned. Now you must be wondering why I mentioned 2044, then let me show you. Okay. Here we have used FIBO here, and you can see we have FIBO 38.2% retracement level around this area, as well as, okay, there was some sort of price rejection also. So we can hope that if the volatility of the market is not very high, if market behaves slowly, okay, we can expect some selling around this area as well. Anyways, never forget that the levels in the market are not permanent, but we are retail traders. Our capital is limited, so do not gamble with your hard-earned money and capital. Okay, there is no magic in the market. Risk management is extremely important because your trades may go wrong. Okay, but if you follow discipline and risk management, by the end of the week and month, you will end up in profit. That's the only key. Okay, so that's all from my side, my dear friends. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care. Have a lovely day.